Hi, what's up guys, it's Trizia here and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about Atletico. What is happening with Atletico lately? The last month, February, has been awful for them and let's cover it. So they played 5 matches in total in February, 4 in the league and 1 in the Champions League. At the start of February they were 8 points clear atop of La Liga, with Barca and Real Madrid sharing the second place with goal difference. And Atletico also had a game in hand. After getting only 5 points out of those 4 games, they are now finding themselves just 3 points away from bottling the league. Yeah, with the game in hand, but still, Real Madrid is just 3 points away from them, and another slip-up could be costly. So what happened in those 4 games? Let's cover it. So the first game they played was against Celta Vigo, and they were a bit lucky to get a 2-2 draw there. Only a bit of magic from Luis Suarez and just poacher finishing from him rescued the points. And if you look at the stats and the XG and if you watched the game, Celta were better at the night and had better chances and were a bit unlucky to not come away with 3 points. Next game was against Granada, and there you can see that again they were a bit toothless in attack. They didn't create enough chances and just scored a bit just luckily, and Marcos Llorente this time instead of Suarez bailed them out with individual brilliance with a goal and assist to Correa. And he was amazing at the night and he won that game by himself. Not by himself, but he won that game. He was the difference maker. The last against Celta Vigo it was Suarez that rescued a point. Here it was Marcos Llorente who rescued the win. Then Atletico played against Levante 2 times. At this double header, Levante came out victorious, with the first game being 1-1 with a nice finish from Bardi, and just generally speaking Levante were the better side, and only a not lucky shot, but still a shot that shouldn't go in by Marcos Llorente, who just whipped the ball and it came in at the middle of the goal. That's a goalkeeper mistake and the defender's mistake for not blocking it with the head, if you've seen that goal. And Marcos Llorente again rescued the point, but a bit luckily. And you could see that Atletico are bad at attack, and you could see the cracks in that system already. Instead of just early in the season when just goals came flying in from everyone could score and everyone could assist. Now they are relying on an individual brilliance and individual performance that will win them the game or rescue them a point or something. And Marcos Llorente and Suarez have been delivering, but they can't cover for the likes of João Felix, Correa and so on. Just disappointing. They haven't been good lately, especially João Felix, who was just amazing at the start of the season. Why did he fall off so much? And then after 3 games where they were lucky to win or draw, this time against Levante they were a bit unlucky. Atletico had 28 shots and Levante had 6. Atletico had 11 shots on target and Levante had 2. And Levante won 2-0. That was amazing finishing from Levante. A lot of luck was involved there, and Atletico were just unlucky in their finishing. Suarez and João Felix just couldn't finish. So we can see that Atletico's finishing was just awful in La Liga recently, and only Suarez and Llorente being brilliant has rescued them any points. But Atletico have another problem. Not only their attack is underwhelming, but actually if you look at the other side, at the other end of the pitch, what is happening to Atletico's defense? The defense that you couldn't score against early in the season, just couldn't, is just leaking goals that the attack can't cover. Yes, of course, you just can't rely on defending your way to victory. That's not how it works, but still, in a Simeone system, he wants it to work like that. Atletico has just been, okay, you can't score against us, 0-0 is fine, 0-1 is also fine if we win. But recently, they're just conceding a goal and not finishing at the other end, and conceding a goal and not finishing at the other end. It's just not good enough. The defense of Jan Oblak, who's the best keeper in the world, Stefan Savic, Mario Hermoso and Jose Maria Jimenez has just not been good enough. I don't know what they're lacking, but they're lacking something. That's not the same defense from like December or November, where they were just not conceding. I don't know what happened, but they need to sort it out quick. And then all of these things combined, like not scoring enough, not creating enough chances, not defending as good, individual mistakes at the back. You can see that all in one game, and that's against Chelsea last night. The game ended 1-0 with Giroud scoring a bicycle kick in the 68th minute, and that was his 6th goal in Champions League this season. He scored 4 in the group stages against Sevilla in one game. Giroud is super underrated and should be snapped up by a bigger club for his last just chance at something, because yeah, Chelsea is a big club, of course, but they signed Timo Werner and have Tammy Abraham. Giroud is not a third choice striker, he's the first choice striker. He's just like a Benzema type. Like, yeah, you should rotate him a bit, but still, he should be starting until he's like 34, 35, and then you can just phase him out a bit. He's amazing at finishing. He's not mobile, he never was, but the way he just finds space to finish, and I don't know how he does it. And again, he doesn't score bad goals. Just look at the scorpion kick, the goal against Red Star, and the goal last night. Just look at those three. He just isn't finished and is super underrated and should be starting week in, week out for a big club. And Chelsea were decent in this game, but it was just a boring game to watch. They're gonna have some problems in the second game because Mount, their best player this season by far, if you look at it, he just is the beating heart of this team. He's the energy, he's the creativity, he's the running back, tracking back, he's the scoring, he's everything. Mount is Chelsea right now. He got a yellow card in the first minute and will not be playing the second game, which is horrible for Chelsea. And also Jorginho got a yellow card and won't be playing in the second game. So Atletico still have a chance in this one, and I think they have a good chance to go through, but still they're not going through with that performance from last night. Atletico had only 1 shot in the first half and 5 in the second, but 0, I repeat, 0 on target in the whole game. That's just not good enough. Most of the game was just played in the midfield, just teams passing the ball to each other mostly. Like, it was just chance here, chance there, but it was a dull game. It was really boring till Giroud stepped up and scored. It was just boring to watch. And like, you have Atletico Chelsea at one end, which is just a boring game, and Bayern Lazio at the other game, which was just free scoring. Let's touch on that game real quick. Bayern were dominant, Bayern were of course scoring, and Robert Lewandowski got his just goal a game that he just gets every game. And actually Musiala, who's born in 2003, scored, which is amazing to see. That's his first goal in the Champions League, and also he scored 3 in the league play, so watch out for him. He's another Englishman who's been succeeding in the Bundesliga, along with Jadon Sancho, Jude Bellingham and Ryan Sessegnon, who are opted for Germany to further their career. So that's that game covered. Lazio are out, Bayern are through, we knew that already, but let's get back to this affair between Atletico and Chelsea, which Atletico were not good at attack, not good at defense, and how Giroud was allowed to take that shot there, a bicycle kick, he was just standing there, no one was challenging for the ball. I don't know. At first look it was offside, but it was ruled out for offside, but after a lengthy VAR check, the Mason Mount ball that he sent in was touched intentionally by Hermoso, so Giroud was allowed to score there. Even though he was in an offside position, he was allowed to score there and the goal stood. It's just another in line of disappointing results for Atletico, and Simeone needs to act quick, because his attack is just bad at the moment. He needs to change something, maybe the system, maybe something, because this system is not working like he used to. They could be out of the Champions League with Chelsea having a home game next, and they could be just bottling La Liga. If you look at the standings, Atletico are there on 55, then Madrid 52, Barcelona on 47 and Sevilla on 48. But Real Madrid have played a game more. And if you look at last 5 games, Atletico won just 2 and drawn 2 and lost 1. Real Madrid winning 4 and just losing 1, and Sevilla winning 5 in a row, and Barcelona drawing 1 after 4 wins in a row. So they're catching up, and Atletico need to act fast. I'm actually predicting that Real Madrid and Barca and Sevilla, like 2 of them will finish above Atletico, and Atletico will slump to 3rd place in the table. I don't know which 2, but I'm saying 2 of them will finish above Atletico, and Atletico will get knocked out in the Champions League by Chelsea or by the next opponent. They're not getting past the next opponent after Chelsea, whoever that is. So guys, that's it for this video. What do you think about Atletico Madrid? Are Atletico Madrid overrated? Should Simeone switch up the system? What should Atletico Madrid do in their attack and in their defense to fix the cracks? Will Atletico Madrid get past Chelsea? Will Atletico Madrid win La Liga? Tell me all of those things in the comments below, and let's have a discussion about this. Also, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more. I'm gonna be posting a lot more now, and yeah, till then, see ya.